last one.
Lawyer, it seems it has come to the media that indiscipline has set you. And you even mentioned that you are going to instill discipline in the playing body. Is this something the management, which is the IMC, is considering to put proper measures to ensure that there is much discipline, especially where the playing body is staying now?
All over the world, indiscipline is found everywhere. Or there's a tendency that people will be indisciplined. So it's always proper to put in measures to ensure that even if it comes, it can be handled properly. So it's not something new. Even among ourselves here, I've witnessed series of indisciplinary behaviors. Is that not the case? But there's always a way out. When I said to instill discipline, I didn't mean that the players are just indisciplined. Because there's the tendency for one or two people to be disciplined. So it's always proper to put in measures to curb that.
Lawyer, sorry, I'm saying this because Nida Congo is part of the communication.
It's not part of any communication team. We don't have any formal communication team.
Yes, they don't.
There's no communication team. Nobody is part of any communication. I'm the only communication director. Supporters have people who go on air to promote matches, but they are not the properly so-called communication team members of Asante. No, Kotoko has no communication team. I am telling for me.
No, for the supporters.
We have given some supporters the privilege to go on air to promote our matches and to educate our supporters when they knew the enhanced safety protocols. And that is all. They are not supposed to respond to any issues on concerning management. It's only strictly on match promotion. So be careful the way you ask questions when we meet our supporters.
Okay, Kepler, there's this story going around that Hamza Mohammed has been appointed as the youth team coach.
I mean, when anything is official, the club will.
We have not come out with any such application, disregard it.
Yes. Right, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Once again, we are reminding you we are up against Aduana Stars on Sunday. So please do promote that game for us. It's on Sunday at 3 p.m.
About all Germany now, they are so. Oh, Chimela. Me and Chukwam, me about all Germany. The American Casa or Cairo, all our money is
After this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
you would recall that at the beginning of the season, things were a bit difficult for us. But in the course of time, we put all the pieces together, and then things began to shape up to the extent that for some weeks, we were occupying the top spots in the ongoing Ghana Premier League. However, in recent times, you agree with me that things have turned the other way once more. And in the course of our engagements and discussing with the technical team, we realized that they had done all they could, except that things were just not shaping up, and the team kept on dwindling. Consequently, we took the bold decision to part ways with the technical team in the best interest of the club and all of us. And so, as you are aware, the technical team is no more in charge of the club. Obviously, we will have to bring in other equally experienced hands. And before that, let me say that Coach Dr. Prosper Nati Ogun and his team were not sacked because of incompetence, but because things were just not going on well with them. And so, as you can see, this morning we have in our midst two of the finest in the system. It is my singular honor to introduce to you the man to take up the assistant coach position in the club, Mr. Prince Yao Owusu. Mr. Yao Owusu is well versed in the game of football, both locally and internationally. He's had working relationships with the local Black Stars, Mediema SC, Mechim United, Interallies, Temayu, Oko United, and outside Ghana, SC Khartoum of Sudan. So he's coming on board with a vast experience into the Kotoko family. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Prince Yao Owusu into the Asante Kotoko family as the new assistant coach. And then I move on to the main man. Coach Abdul Karim Zuto is well known. Kabute. He doesn't need much introduction. As a footballer and as a coach, he has stints with several of the local teams: Feyenoord, Academy, Kumapem, Mediema, Asante Kotoko, Interallies, Faisal, Sahel FC, elsewhere in Niger, House of Folk and Dreams FC. If you go to the national side, he's been in charge of the under 15, under 17, under 20, under 23, and currently he's the head coach of the national under 19 team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular honor to introduce to you and welcome into the great, fabulous family, the new technical director and the acting head coach, Mr. Abdul Kabute Karim Zito. Let's welcome him to the moment. At this stage, I will give them the platform to share a word or two with us, and then thereafter, I open the floor for questions. So, without much ado, I give Mr. Prince Yao Owusu 5 minutes to say a word to all of us.
Hello, guys. It's been an honor to be part of this big family. I'm proud to be part of it, and I'm here to help the situation now, to elevate the team from the situation that they are in now to a higher level. So it's not an easy task, but we're here to do it. I'm here with my senior brother to do this together. I know it is a tough job. Sometimes in this world, everybody's mixed special. Everybody's in his character and his attitude, how he takes his work. With mine and then my elder brother together, it's a big one. It's very huge. And I think it can bring this team out. We're here to work together, make sure that everybody is comfortable with us, the team, the players themselves, and the management. To make sure we bring the Kotoko flag way up again. Personally, when I watch Kotoko going down, it hurts me a lot because I was grew up here. My coaching and everything was done by Ibrahim Sunday. I learned it from him. I was with them when he was the head coach here. When they win the African Cup, I was on the pitch, not even the stands. So it's something huge in my life, and I'm here not just by myself. My family is huge behind me. Make sure we get all this thing done. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach Francis Owusu. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give the technical director, combating head coach 10 minutes.
Hey, too much.
All right, so if you're able to do below that, fair enough.
Good morning, good morning. Well, Zito don't need any introductions. You know me by my name, you know me by my work, and you know me when I was a footballer. If you've never seen me play, you've heard about me. It wasn't an easy this thing for me. I think the family has to come together to think about it. When I say family, Dreams FC family. Because to me, I'm now leaving what belongs to me to join where I belong. Dreams FC belongs to me, and I belong to Kotoko. This is not the first time for me to come to Kotoko. After I played, I left. Definitely you have to leave. I came back to 05 by the request of Coach Malik. I refused. I said, I'm not coming. But again, my godfather was there, was alive. That's Coach Ali. He said, you are going. I said, Director, I won't go. He said, you are going. So I have to come here. One day I was training. Immediately I saw Coach Ali. I said, Director, why didn't you tell me? He said, I've just come to spy on you. I'm okay now, so I'm leaving back to Accra. So that was the beginning as a coach. I had this problem. Then I left again. When we won the league, I left. I came back again as a youth developer, where we have this Bichim star now, Augustine Mokrang, Mohammed Dauda, and the one playing Bichim 5. He was also here, a jumper. They were all under me here of Kotoko. Then I left again. So now that I'm coming back, it was a big decision. It's a very difficult decision for me, but yet I have to come. As a technical man, and now all of a sudden, another responsibilities is being drawn upon me. And as a man, you have to face difficulties before you enjoy life. So thank you. I'm waiting for your questions because I can't see all now.
Okay, so that is it.
Right, so I'll keep the microphone here. Right, as always, If I see your hand, I would acknowledge you. You have one question. If you want to fill up, please alert me. And if there is an opportunity, I will allow you to do that. Okay, so let's the way your hand is, if I don't give you the chance, so set the ball rolling, please.
All right. Coach, good morning. Congrats.
Which of the coaches?
Sorry.
Which of the coaches?
You. Coach Zito.
Yes. Learn to say technical director.
Let's go.
Anyway, this is how I am. Okay? I'm straightforward.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Congrats and welcome back.
Thank you.
My name is Leto from TV3. When many coaches, when you speak to them, they will tell you that they want the season to end before you take on a new challenge with 6 matches to end. I mean, what influenced your decision to leave Dream Chelsea, who are struggling in the league, and join Kotoko, who are also struggling to win the league? And do you see your task given to you by management to win the double, the FA Cup in the league? I mean, realistic, looking at where they find themselves, especially in the league.
It's difficult, eh? It's difficult.
To me?
To all of us. Yes, it wasn't easy taking up this mantle because previously it was only the technical director issues, and then before I entered into it, the coaching issues come. So I have to take the double for the rest of the 6 matches. It is not an easy task. For the first time, I've been asked to come and see to it that the team wins a league. I've been through to save so many teams from relegations, but not to help to win. So this is another task for me. I've not done it. I've won the league. I say I've won the league before, but unfortunately, 3 matches to the end of the league, my father, Coach Afrani, came in, played 2 matches, and the last match I was with him here. So in my CV, I've won the league. Beautiful. So I think taking over at this particular moment is not an easy thing. Where you don't know the players, you only see them on the field. Maybe the system they are playing is not the way you are playing yours. I remember my boys went to under 20 when they were playing the All African games. They were playing 3 back. But when they came to me, I saw my 3 back is changing. So I told them to stay with Z2. They shouldn't stay with Desmond. So they should come back to the way I want them to play with the 3 back, not the way Desmond want them. Systems are there, but the implementation depends on how the coach wants it. The predetermined moves are there. That is how it goes. I can say overlap, don't overlap. And this is the case, players I don't know. I don't even know their names. Yesterday I was struggling. One of them, my weakest, this is names. I can give you names just now. I can just, if I open my mouth, whatever comes, I'll call you. I don't care. This is how I am. And there's a player I call Alberta. And when you say Alberta, he knows I'm talking to him. He's in Europe. He just left about 2 months ago. So this is how I am. So it's very difficult. Yesterday, even when they were mentioning names, I saw and then remember. But it's part of the job. If I can, that is why we always have assistant to assist you. You should have an assistant that is also knowledgeable. Because what do you assist? When I can't, then you assist me. This is a case where you can't even assist me. You say you assistant coach. So you come to assist, not to insist. So I think if I don't know the names, please may know the name. I'm bringing another coach very soon to come and help. So that I will be in the middle. When I do this, I'll do that. I have helpers. So we met the place. We saw their predicament, so many problems. We went to the clubhouse and they feel so comfortable. I saw that they feel so comfortable. I don't know how to folk, but I know themselves. Yeah, sometimes human being feels so comfortable. He forgets his target in life. So it is our problem to not only on the field of play. That is why it is good for you as a coach to study psychology. We have two type of psychologists. We have the sports one, we have the normal one. So since I'm a sports one, I go with the sports one. And this is what we are going to do. Yesterday we test their energy. We saw that it is down. So it is up to us to raise it, make them our boys, make them our friends, so that we can achieve. So taking the decision, even this morning I won't mention him. One called to ask me, why do you train in that bush? It tells you the family outside are concerned. And I say, oh, they are going to do it today. There are so many things that is going on that is supporting me, because it's a challenge all of us have taken. It's a decision we take. Every decision you take in life is your destiny. Every decision you take in life is your destiny. So if it is my destiny, I have to fight for it. And we are going to do our best. We told them it's not over until it's over. Though we are languishing at the fourth position, 6 matches, 18 points can do something. And among the 18, we might meet some of the club at the top. So let's play. Until it is over, it is not over. So this is what I can say.
Right. So let me streamline this. The next 3 questions will be for Coach Karim. Then we'll take 2 for Coach Owusu, and if there are non-technical questions, the comms director will handle it. So first, we are dealing with the technical aspects. Michael.
Coach, my name is Michael Afubiada.
I know you are.
Coach, I would love to ask you, Kumasi Asante, you know the ins and outs of the club. You understand what the supporters expect. You understand what they want because you've played and you've coached the team before. How are you going to distinguish between expectations and reality when it comes to winning something not the double, winning something at the end of the season?
Oh, what you are telling me is the supporters want to win. They only want to come to the game and see Kotoko winning. I happen to be on many platforms as Asante Kotoko. Though I don't talk, but I'm in. When the team loses games, you see a lot of, they even fight against themselves. And seriously, all what they needed or they need now is to see the team coming back again. And it all starts on Sunday. The hopes will start on Sunday. So Sunday's match is more important to me than the rest of the matches. Thank you.
Coach Solomon Carter or your let me be Busani. Yes. What can players being too comfortable? Question where your question I'm type is about.
Okay.
Yeah. Yet it is a baby. You mean say no cry as any. But maybe I didn't say as a coach, technical director, psychologically. How do you intend to manage the attitude and behavior of players to get the best out of
them? Mix. Who also catching you? I think we are on an edge one. Who are wanting now who so we could have a building. Some is through light no one. But we are in edge one or so on the way a manner or the so. I think this time they don't need, it's not coaching they needed. They don't need coaching. They need me to be their father. They need me to be their friends. And they need me as they are. I have to come low to their level to get what I wanted. You understand me? Because playing with matches and you don't win, you can't go out. If somebody sees you standing somewhere, he might even frame you are waiting for a girlfriend. A lot of problems. So I think we are going to use both knowledge, the psychological point of coaching, and then the main sections. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know, because coaching is not only on the field, coaching and yet back some more. That is why I advise younger coaches so they should take on psychology. That's what they should do it because it will help you a lot. It helps me when I was playing the what do you call it, Afghan CAF confederations because Golan getting from nowhere. Look at where they've reached. So I think we are working on that. When I say they live for comfort, sometimes when they Ghanaian and then maybe baby, I'm friend. I recently me can assembly during my rounds with the U20 that now there was a time now I'm in two me here Emma me home. But ball in it and then said you me baby I met him. You understand me? It's football. Until I'm now make a way to encourage the younger ones to take football seriously. Because football here you will be a team we see the pattern. You have 60 years to go to on retirement. 60 years, 6-0. How much does a footballer? Onyanya 29 half of your 60 and a retirement for the coach in Africa, for that matter, Ghana. So we made them understand all these things. When you talk about sex, I can educate you when to take sex, when to go in for sex during games, when not to, what I said, and the effect in future. All these things is in their head, and we have to. So we have to let them know. I say, to bring them back to why they were ready to play for Asante Kotoko. Maybe said they live comfortable. Yes. Sometimes, Bibini, on to basket, and our joker. How do you think you feel? So, how somebody has to patch his back and tell you are going off it. So I think Yajuma, and we've started since yesterday. I met the players. We talk a lot with them, and one day I used the word melancholy. They were walking as if they are going to funeral. I said why? Because they themselves. I asked them why. They felt shy because they don't win, and this club won't win. So these are some tidbits you'll be giving to them, telling them the decision they've taken to be footballers is not that easy. When you do it well, you achieve. So
Alright.
that's how we go about it.
Okay, so
I
Pepe,
can't be anyway.
my friend here to find the Michael takes the last one. So Pepe, let's go.
Okay, coach. My name is Richard Echampo. Billiard General. Very straightforward questions. The expectation of the Kotoko supporter is not like any other. Because I've been here, Kotoko leading the league, winning 1-0 versus Chelsea, and supporters are not happy. I was at Dance Park. Those that struggled to win, and the entire township was in frenzy. They were happy, they were singing. But here, Kotoko won, but the supporters were not happy. And when the coach was leading, they were saying, ooh. The expectation is that high. For instance, how your dream struggled before you got that 5 games. I'm sure at Kotoko you'd have been sacked a long time. They will not even allow you to finish getting the team to that side. How are you going to manage the expectations of the supporters at Kotoko, which is quite too high? I've been discussing this on radio and on TV, that it seems it's too high, but that is what it is. From your days playing up to now, it is like that. How do you manage that expectation so that the Kotoko supporter can understand that when we are leading the league and we draw and we are still leading, I should be happy. But here they cannot be happy, they are angry, they want to attack somebody, they want to sack somebody. How do you manage that?
I think you do some comparison which is not good. Comparing dreams to Kotoko. Our situation was
Sorry. For instance, if
no stop.
I'm coming.
I'm also coming.
If dreams were 4th and in the FA Cup semi-final, they will not sack their coach. That's what we all know. But here it is not acceptable.
So you said you use the word struggling, and I want to direct you. It's not struggling.
When dreams were struggling.
We are not struggling.
Okay.
We playing the league. The first round, you tell me I'm struggling. So are they struggling now? No, you two don't understand me. I'm not talking about dreams. Don't say we are strong. When you look at our problems, ours it wasn't problem. We played an African Cup. He can bear me here. He knows all the players. Are they now here? No. So the concept of dreams and the concept of Kotoko, there's a difference.
I think that's his point. That's his point.
Yes. So now with here, they know we are not the people who started. We are not the people who recruit. I'm not finding excuses. For now, they have to be content to only winning, not adding beauty. My philosophy is adding beauty to goal scoring. This is my philosophy. Because without possession, you can't win. If you want to stop the opponent from beating, you have to possess. When you lose the ball, you lose the game. So now, all what we are after now is to win, to see us back to the. So it's not about football now. We are left. You see, football is about moment. There's a moment when I told my boys, that was dreams. Now we catch up at the moment when the league is going to an end. There's no another chance again. So we should go all out and then make sure we play the club at the level. So if we were still struggling, I wouldn't come here. I won't leave dreams. Because I had their hand me. So for now, the supporters, you have to tell them it's not about fine football now. It's about who wins. And this is what we are going to struggle to do. Yesterday we told them 18 points. And they say it's starting. So there's the first game is, and I like tackling match after match. They will tell you when they ask me about, as you know, I'm playing this one, let me finish this one. So I'm more concerned about the game on Sunday against Adriana. You understand me? Before I will talk about any, and I synthesized them yesterday. Apart from 18 points, we don't need anything. But anything can happen. This is football for you. Anything can happen. You understand me? Yes. If the matches they played here and they lost and they played good, do you think the supporters will be unhappy? No. I know Ghanaians. When you play good football, they will applaud you. But this is a case where the game is not coming, and you don't see anything in them that they want to win. But now this is what, because my philosophy is wanting to win, not I win. I win is for them. Me wanting to win, we urge you to be playing until you win. What I say. So we know the problem, and then we let them know the problem. So when they go to the front, we might see some changes. And because we started yesterday and we are going to still talk to them, because the expectation now is to come back to the top. And it's not impossible, but difficult. But it's not impossible. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Why? Because of the previous games they played, they didn't play well. I was here when they played with him. I told Kwesi, if this is the way you play dreams, but at that time, I didn't know that something will come for me to come on. Dreams. Yes, when I was telling them I'm leaving, they say, hey, coach, they say, you see, so this what you ask, you have to help us to let them understand we needed nothing apart from winning. So that the winning would take, you see, when I go to play tournaments, sometimes you people talk, and family, one will be our qualifier with good football. You qualify with results. Remember, go back to when I won there was a time I opened the radio. I called my wife, called me, and she was looking, why? And I zagging, and so what? Let them zagging. When I bring the cup, they will talk. So when I brought the cup, I also gave it to you. You understand me? So I think the main purpose now is to win and come back to the top. And it's not impossible, but very difficult, but not impossible.
Right.
Yes.
The question here, what the fact Kotoko at the dying moment pressure in one casa in one can see with and when you look at the first two games as a coach, what the first team with a one him or first one against Adriana on Sunday, the next one had to put who players to one within Koma, how do you cite them?
Say wait me aka bibi ama na to o ma ko so a ebe yi o ma free tip ya no wo ma e wo manya motivation on about these 2 games.
Okay, I told them it's not if you are a bad player, you will never join Kotoko. You came to join Kotoko upon the recommendation of the coach. Well, trust me, nobody here will tell me Ogun don't know good players. He has his problems, he has his good side. I have my good side too, I have my bad side. But knowing a good player depends upon the officer. So now I'm in at a time when it's all about what you have to use what you have to get what you wanted. What I say. And I have to set this, I have to let them know why we are all here. Is to win. So we've started talking to them, the 18 points project. So we've started 18. Yes, I'm going now 18, but it's not impossible. What I say. So me Kasan also now me here no training. Try to be coming to training. You see the sense of purpose. There should be a sense of purpose in our game. What I say. You see, do you know one thing you people sometimes you see after game analysis, we call Germany because you had the 3 months. Or see, there will be an element of luck. In Yemen, I'm sure you. I said we never make up. And now also an element of the enemies of the game and parasite. And we are fine to enjoy. I can do everything to get a goal. But go no, but go no. Like when Ganu sometimes you talk about luck. But here in Ghana, I don't know. Anyway, it depends on what you mean by luck. Because when you go into the book, it tells you something different from what you are talking about. What I say. So I want people to see the difference between and in there. You know, the intensity of their game is not there, the attitude is not there. So now I don't know whether you saw Dream MC in the first round. Did you see the Dream MC in the second round? You see different attitude. What I say. So this is all what you can do to help the club, and we are doing it both physically and BBR. So as
Okay.
Hey.
Coach, good morning.
Good morning.
I know it's a short time, but you have the full complement of your technical team, and then will you make an addition to your technical section?
It is only Ghana you take 7 technical team, and so in other countries I visited or I went to learn. Most of my learning is from Europe. Yeah, so most of my learning from Europe. About 11 times I've been to Europe to learn. So I go there on tournament. After the tournament, I'll stay there to learn and then come back. Exactly after this, I'm going to also apply for another coach to be added to me. So I have to. I always want to see when I turn my right. What I do is the person may changes, then I go back. I've already made in my mind, but I have to give them the necessary. So person may change, then I go back. They put their heads together and they come back to me. And if I see what they say it makes sense, I'll do it. In coaching, any coach who tells you that I'm trying to take the word interference out of coaching. I defended it in front of Professor Minta, and he agreed. I said no. Why interference? You are in your house. You don't have a job to do as a coach. Somebody come to employ you. Now I'm signing money. I'm talking about money. They are giving it to me. But I'm in job before they come. It's not out in my house. Then at the end of the day, gone are the days when St. Spencer, Alan Jima, they only give money and wait to see the result. But today, I will tell you, most of the CEOs are knowledgeable in football. They even attended Land City. So when a coach, you are in your house, a CEO calls you, this is Martin, come and coach Martin for me. Then you put Zito number 2, and he said, why don't you rather use Prince, not Zito? Then you turn around to say interference. You have to find another Now go back to the ethics of coaching. A coach should be an open and inquiry-minded person. What does that mean? So when you tell me somebody's interference is out, you understand me? So I think we have to plan after this section. I'm going to put for them another half, going to come out of another. He's a legend, he's a very good coach. Studied here, studied abroad to come and join us. Thank you very much.
Last one for Coach Zito.
Hey.
Coach, Michael Asari with Sporty FM.
Sporty. Let's say, we show me power, Obano.
Yeah, Coach. You are in between the rock and the hard place, meaning your position now is undesirable, looking at the situation from RBC. I want to understand something. You were previously engaged as a technical director, and now you have to fill in as a coach. How do you think you should be assessed at the end of the season? That is one. And
Let
then,
him answer and then I'll give you the chance.
I should be assessed not a technical director now, but rather a coach. Let's be honest. Because I'm not going to sit down. Now I'm going to the front, giving instructions. But when I'm a technical director, I only talk to the coach. We discuss his issue, then we implement it where we find it good. But now it's not so. It's different altogether. And I have an advisor, and my advisor is my own father, Malik Jabal.
okay, for the follow-up related to Malik Jabal and the role he will play in ensuring that you become successful. He was already in the ship. You have just joined the ship. How much role do you think is going to play in the lead up to the end of the season?
Well, he played also, and then he won the cup. I also won the cup, so 1-1. Then then he coached me that one 2-1. Now me coming in as a technical director, and he is my advisor. You understand me? He is advisor to the technical team altogether. So that is his new post. And an advisor to the technical director definitely has the power or definitely has the knowledge than the technical director, because he's above that position. And I'm now in, even though I was once a technical director of Team FC, and I'm still up. But now I'm technical director to Kotoko. And if things get he's always with us. Yesterday we are training together. And let him tell you, now Malik feel comfortable with me more than any other one, because I'm his boy. Thank you.
Right. Questions for Coach Yaosu.
Hey, yo, Yaosu.
Questions for Coach Yaosu.
Yeah.
Coach, yes,
Coach, I did come down to some party. Coach, yesterday I was at training grounds, and I saw the way you conducted your first training. You were doing a lot of rounds. Is it you know already that the boys, their energy has dropped because especially head coach, he was on top of Muhammad Kamara, which is the goalkeeper. So I want to know, you have a fair idea of the team now you are coming to take over as a coach, especially you, the way you were bending down, doing everything with them.
Yeah, I think when they play against Lance Lacroix, yeah, I was in the stands. I watched myself and I saw the first half how it went and then the second half as well. So I knew exactly where we should start from and then who I should keep my eye on, because I saw their individual performances. So I knew to watch some guys, and then after that, I went back to him and reported to him, hey, they were saying this guy is down. My friend, he doesn't look that bad. We can top it up just maybe 2 training sessions. So this was something that I was doing yesterday. So as you said, I know them already. Thank you.
Okay. Coach Habib Mohammed, Fache TV. My question, among the 3 on the table, we didn't who answers the question.
No,
it's 2. Assistant coach in the question, but in the meantime, yes. In the meantime, interim, and our assistant coach, as will be our assistant coach to an interim manager. Only doubt, it will say, maybe after the 6-7 games, new coach ever, but he be another assistant coach, make me ever for me. how do you put all these things together to concentrate and have full mind or the way you want?
Just to clarify, he's not an interim assistant coach.
Yes, I know.
Yes, he's the assistant coach of it.
That's what I'm saying. He said, yeah, we not the interim coach anymore.
The interim coach is the technical director of it.
I get it.
So that question really can't hold.
So Abib, I'll save it there.
Whoever comes in will make the structure of the club and will work with it. Is a substantive assistant coach. Period.
Okay.
And look, I'm now going to write a team philosophy and leave it down for them. I think we have to work on that. As Kotoko, dreams have philosophy. And if now you see me going around, only I did not go against Heart of Life and Mediama. The rest I'm on the bench. Because the philosophy is there, they go through. Yesterday I asked lawyer, the club don't have philosophy. So you have to fall on the old coach or you have to use your experience. So what else here? So we leave it down, anybody who comes and can take it.
Michael.
So coach, your body of work reveals stints with clubs that prioritize youth development. Tema Youth, Inter Allies.
Youth.
Now, Kotoko have started a youth project. I know Coach Sito has mentioned that he's going to throw up a philosophy. Where do you think you'll be more responsible to Asante Kotoko in this new phase? Youth development or just limiting yourself to assistant?
Yeah, I think if you see my CV, you see what I've done and what I'm used to, and what I can do as well. It's not a problem being an assistant coach and thinking about this, the main team itself. The other ones will come in maybe on my pipelines. Right now, my focus is on the main team as well. So when we're done and they assign me to any of the other one, hey, I'm ready to do it. And whilst I'm here, I will not just like being only to the senior team. I told Zito this morning that once in a while we should take a ride and then go and look at the youth team as well. So it's something that we all have in mind. We are here to give 100%. Thank you.
Right. And please, we want to hear other voices.
Last one attack.
My question is
Kasa.
Right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming.
There
are no technical
only
questions.
one question.
Non-technical. Two.
Let's take to the rules of the engagement.
Okay, two more technical questions. I want those who haven't spoken to this. Atakwa, you haven't spoken. Yes. Who else? Let's say you've spoken. Okay, so Atakwa and then my friend here, Channel 1 TV. Atakwa,
yeah,
Coach.
I'm Atakwa for Premier Radio on 5th of April.
I talked to you.
On April, when you interview,
yeah.
And I knew you some about Spa, what kind of football we were from.
Yeah.
And I will emphasize this at who ended up. So, team be approaching with 5,000 USD. Now,
yes. Minkai. Minkai.
Okay. She said, what about? And Zito, darling boy, which head coach manager.
Yeah.
Will you still go or look out to an offer? So offer me back.
Unfortunately, I have to say this. Offer me about outside. I'm saying me and son. You know, me a coach be obi and di misikada or Ghana. There's no club on di misika, and I'm assuming do misika. Me can't be stars. I didn't even put it down. When I was living there, I balanced their money and give it to them back. Then there's some parts. Why? And I'm saying because when there's no really misika. You understand? I have a management. I have a lawyer. I have a management member that controls me. But yes, and you know. When even I was first approached, I never said yes. I said, go to these people, talk to them, and they'll talk to me. So they talked to them, and they talked to me before I came down here. What I say, and you know, it depends on the way you manage. I say, the seller should convince the buyer. You understand me? The seller should convince the buyer. So this is a case, two factions are there. They are all talking about their money issues. Mine is to work. You understand me? And my team will never decide on something bad for myself. When during our days, you go to work before they assess you. Today they say bring your CV. And if I give you my CV today, you can't read all. And positive. So if it's a CV you are going to talk about, then I'm one of the best in the country. But we are not, with Kotoko, it's different issues altogether. Thank you.
So,
Channel 1.
Coach, you mentioned that you want to bring out a philosophy to help you, in your job. I want you to.
Not in my job. I'm going to leave it. So you see, this club, I said something you were not here. I said, where I belong today are dragging me from what belongs to me. There was a time I said, I won't allow where I belong to decide the fate of what belongs to me. That was last 2 seasons ago. Then I played Kotoko draw here. Then before then I beat Eduana. It was after I beat Eduana and I said that because I know against Kotoko and Dreams, everybody will say Dreams go to a relegation. So I fought over there. Before I meet Kotoko, I have already qualified. I escaped relegation. So what I say. So
I want to know which philosophy.
Okay, it depends on now. Say you can't philosophy, you look at the team. When take it from time. Maybe one who's in the border, but what you say. And those who, when the DNA of Ghana was to be written, all of us were invited. So we said what we know about Ghana football. Because my ball against Kotoko, my ball against Maliku, Sunday, Lawal, these were it's our first one we had to NHF first school, and I'm sure 2. I was then very young in school. So somebody called me and about Munjila Barin, that they've heard of me, I'm very stubborn. You see, I never even after the match I went to the car, I was looking at them like this because I was Kotoko. What I say, and you know, you philosophy now, we all sit down and we see then Kotoko was why adding what do you call it? I say adding beauty to goal scoring. So we adopt that. Wow, now you're transferring here. So it means if every coach comes, he should base his selection upon the philosophy. Like philosophy, no, I don't need I'll just go through it. I also enhance on what Ogun did. So this one, the young I told DD to do it when we were together. And I said, Obi and Kasami there. But maybe I got to go. What they say. So, but don't want to me here. Go and hear easy. And here you go. I go to one me here.
Okay, right. Yeah. Follow up the virus.
Sorry, you said something which I need you to clarify for me. Did you say that, or you stated that you had 3 offers and then rejected them because of Kotoko? Is that what you said? That you had 3 offers?
No, I had 3 offers and they are still pending. But when Kotoko came, this is not the first time Kotoko came to me. Now, Amy Ferris Emeka said, first one, it was like, Opa Obano, Mr. Komi Papa, Unzusim Papa, General Soldier for Tusro. That is what happened. So this time around, in order to be clear with them, when they called, I said, go to Secret. Not because he's the president of Ghana Football Association. The first coming of Kotoko, it was Kate. I went outside to school, it was Kate and Gigi. They are controlling me. It was Bimbo who started controlling me. He gave me Kwabi. So you see, so we are still together. I was even a national team coach when Kent was not even a school member. What I say, and they are my managers. I don't want to say much. Even today, he called and then show concern. What is going on? Only Ghana, it's not in Ghana. What I say? Huh?
Asking you what is going on.
Of course.
Yes. Obisam say everybody say okay. Obisam say I didn't try anything no back for
Wow.
Then I told him no, they are going to do it today. I say make it fast. You don't care to. I was with you in the bus. So please, he is not talking to me as president of Ghana football. He is talking to me as Nakola and your new appointment be, and he is making sure that it goes well. The concern on Matthias here. So now, when this one, they were contemplating on the other one. You see my point. So if at the end of the day, one thing you people don't know, when you go out and spend more, when you are some you feel them $2,000. Then you are wanting them $3,000. Make them feel $2,000. Honestly. So it is that, and I'm pay me peace. What I say? So it's not easy for you to travel. You are going with your wife, you are going to a children. Look at what is happening to Abega. Abega has to live here. The children are schooling here, but he has to live. He has to start another life somewhere. So this is how it is. Until some say my offer. Yes, offer no open metro. Oh, sika meji na e be cry in pounds. African team. Kasi power. But I want peace. Let me mean kakra.
Okay, so that is it.
Woman enjoy of you.
First answer.
Fache. Never know the chairman. Let me tell iPad. Port we.
Who didn't come up about what the another assistant coach. Previous coach, had 2 assistant video analysts, 2 assistant coaches, not a single physical trainer never. And there be a level buffer. Many legends, media didn't come up, they show consensus and one offer. But I mean, things that will come physical trainers.
Yeah, Fabio Noah. Just yesterday.
Last one, and we are down with coach.
Okay, coach.
Hey, maybe.
Coach, I'm working from GFM.
I mean, that's really the last for the coach.
Coach. Very Kotoko announced our appointment yesterday. One thing I read from their page was, how did you believe Dreams FC is able to come to Kotoko? Are you not having contact with Dreams? Like, how did it happen just like in the space of 2 days?
Okay. I think somebody built me as a coach. Somebody advised me to be a coach, and that is Coach Sunday. We happen to be the same person. He advised me to be a coach because of when I was playing my technical this thing. So I started building Domo. I did all the difficult work, and we are now repeating issues. I say repetition brings automation. Automation brings perfection. So the moment we are in now is for perfection. Playing 5 matches without rules, it's not easy. The team has never done it before. You understand me? So when these offers came, remember CK was who first, and Ashwood said they want CK. We allowed CK to go, and I took over to qualify the team. So it's like, for now, my interest first. Even though the dreams where we are only trying to save ourselves from relegation, and we need only 1 month to clarify that. Now,
does it mean you don't sign contracts at Dreams? You just leave when you wish?
I sign contract. I don't follow the contract. Dream is for me. Me, I don't follow. I can sign today, leave today, and come back tomorrow. You understand me? So they are showing concern. Ask him. He is talking with Dreams FC. Not the negative, positive way how we are going to achieve. What Matthias said. So for Dreams, it's like me media, metima bande, me contract crowd. I've never read contract of Dreams FC. media ni se busu mu ama me allowance o ma me afa mitimi ewu kura emfa me ho because oh yeah media oh nim say oh yeah media so why are you worried about
Okay, right. Coach, last one from me. Namia on Sunday, very difficult game against Ediana. Supporters, you know, more. Then message and our for Sunday game especially.
okay coaches come and go, players come and go, Asante Kotoko still is there. It's for us. What I say, it's not only I play Kotoko. Papa has, mommy has. 95% of my family, me mommy knew has. Me did deep aquatic because Kotoko town and no. So I've named my children according to where I was before I born them. So he is Kotoko, but he is Sasofo. So Omomra, team no area, and ya media, even na a couple of and you know, they should come. I don't know, a chance you mui, woman with them and a bebaso. So when the giants are, it is not writing. Please. Uko Europe na uko African Arab from na omo hwege mi kura o. Omo say ye beka go azan of kura be say one ache because of the love they have for God. And I also say some omo ye reluctant to come and watch game. Come. You understand me? They should come. Under 70 we dey me from mini under 70 2018 Niger and Cote d'Ivoire share my first goal. When Cote d'Ivoire almost share my first goal and I made damage and the supporters were they don't care immediately and I'm supporters we ended winning 2 against Cote d'Ivoire. You understand me? So the supporters are very, very important. They should not see the result as Kotoko. They should come. They are part of the results. When they come, Suleiman Tari said it. He said when we were to play Egypt, okay, maybe the same way. And I was saying, what should was saying that you mount you to young. And I shall we look at the supporters. Yes, Egypt was 6. I was here. So supporters are very, very important. They should not rely say we won't pay. What the end is a team in ye. Into Momra and ye omonka. So that it will be free. What I say. So media I want them to come and then support us to start the mission. Now a different issue altogether.
Yes. Okay, so also appeal to the media.
Say,
Coach, that's not for you. Lawyer, yes.
So we will continue to appeal to you to help us to promote the match on Sunday as we begin the Renaissance. Any questions for us?
Technical questions. Little.
3 or 5.
Little. Go ahead.
Thank you. We just saw the announcement that your new technical team have been restructured, but we don't know the tenure they are going to work. How many years did they sign? If you share with us, and the reason why you appointed Kairuji to.
No, we believe in their competence and experience, and then the contract duration is 2 years for both. Yeah, each of them is 2 years. So, is it answered? Yes, we believe in their competence, commitment, and the ability to instill discipline in the playing body.
Tenure is not for.
And of course, they have proven track record.
Tenure of the contract is not for your consumption.
Clarify for us the other steps you are taking as regards the coaching team that you are setting up. You've mentioned coach would like to step in as an interim. It means that there is a plan for a substantive coach. Coach also mentioned that there's a likelihood that another assistant will also come on board. So just run us through how the process is going to be like, and what are we to look at when we refer to the new Asante Kotoko technical team?
That is, as you have indicated, a process. The process requires some time and all inclusiveness. You understand? So now with the coming of the technical team and the technical director and his assistant, You have to do a lot of consultations. So you leave that to us.
No, what I meant was how it's going to be like, because definitely you do understand it. You have the TD, the head coach, assistants, and all that. So break that down for us. What is the new technical team structure going to look like?
Yeah, they've indicated that the advisor, director, the head coach, and his assistants.
Yes, even coach has mentioned that to bring in another
Assistant
coach because of the youth team. Obviously, some will have to take charge. So all of that will come out. So leave that to us. For now, let's just focus on the task ahead of us. By the time the season ends, all those details would have come out.
Right.
Because it's a process.
Okay, Atakra.
Lawyer, please,
Uchi, we are memory
lawyer, the patrol, they say, what you film, give me a free police cement. Let us know the state of the case. Because that's a
I already have answered it, but for the sensitive nature of it, the fact that people are so much into it. We are going back to court on the 5th of May to continue proceedings. Nothing is halted. The process is ongoing. Investigations are ongoing. The search is ongoing to get any other person the police think was involved in the case. So on the 5th of May, expect me to appear at the Sunyani District Court B, barring any unforeseen circumstances.
Right. Zando.
Lawyer, thank you very much. My name is Lando Love FM. I want you to clarify this story I read from kickdeal.com. The effect that Dr. Kotoko will be compensated $16,000. I just wanted to provide clarity on that.
These are contractual matters which I wouldn't want to put them out. Yeah. Because of the confidentiality clauses in such contracts.
So the mutual termination of the contract involving a company.
It was not a mutual termination. It wasn't a mutual termination.
But a statement from the club stated that the two parties have mutually agreed to part ways.
No,
it never said mutually.
It never. The statement never stated. Right, thank you very much.
Virus and then blacks and then we are done.
Yeah.
Ricardo, Facher team. Who the new technical structure? The previous one, you can say IMC member, a coach, because was in there. But this new one, who coach because what happened to him?
The technical structure.
The last one, he was part of the technical.
Because as an IMC member and a technical person, who continue to play his role as a technical person to the club.
We even talk today.
You understand?
Last one.
Lawyer, it seems it has come to the media that indiscipline has set you. And you even mentioned that you are going to instill discipline in the playing body. Is this something the management, which is the IMC, is considering to put proper measures to ensure that there is much discipline, especially where the playing body is staying now?
All over the world, indiscipline is found everywhere. Or there's a tendency that people will be disciplined. So it's always proper to put in measures to ensure that even if it comes, it can be handled properly. So it's not something new. Even among ourselves here, I've witnessed series of indisciplinary behaviors. Is that not the case? But there's always a way out. When I said to instill discipline, I didn't mean that the players are just indisciplined. Because there's the tendency for one or two people to be disciplined. So it's always proper to put in measures to curb that.
Lawyer, sorry, I'm saying this because NIDA Congo is part of the communication.
It is not part of any communication team. We don't have any formal communication team.
Yes, they don't.
There's no communication team. Nobody is part of any communication. I'm the only communication director. Supporters have people who go on air to promote matches, but they are not the properly so-called communication team members of Asante. No, Kotoko has no communication team.
There's a communication director, which
Yes. I am saying for me.
No, for the supporters.
We have given some supporters the privilege to go on air to promote our matches and to educate. So
please do promote that game for us. It's on Sunday at 3.
Maybe all Germany know the as well.
Oh, it's like.
Oh, no, the as well.
Oh, it's like.
Oh, Chimela. Me nanti krom. Maybe oh, Germany. Yeah, me no kasa o kai no. Ono wa mani misi.